Hi, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Empowerment Network, Comfort Comfort, Angie Burks, Collins Manor. We are here because we just want to remind ourselves while Mr. CEO and his team are doing the heavy lifting, what we should be doing now is do our own tiny bits, very tiny bits, little stuff. Hello, Mr. Manor.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Glad to be here.
Same here. Are you glad to be here, Andy?
Always.
Oh,
it's Happy Monday.
Yoo-hoo! Is it
Happy
Monday
Monday,
today?
Monday.
Sorry, sir.
That's Tuesday. I've lost the day already.
Happy Monday. Because yesterday you were not here. So, guys, welcome. Thank you for joining. And quickly remember to subscribe because we like being here and telling you sweet stuff. If you are new, stay tuned. Don't go, guys. So we would like your perspective in the comment section. So if you look at what is happening today, Collins and Marty, they had a chat in the afternoon. We just want to piggyback on that. So I just want to go back on our app. Collins, Andy, it's been a couple of weeks now since we had the O Connect app running. And again, recently we are on the OAS app and everything looks really wonderful. So I've been trying to look around. Let's begin with the O Connect app because what you do is we've been encouraged to go out there, give some ratings, some stars and comments and stuff like that. So when you look at it, O Connect has about 100K downloads, about 50K feedback and stuff like that. And I'm just leaving the new affiliates aside. We are 1.4 million. Is that a good thing? Is that a good input so far when it comes to commenting on our business and stuff like that? And so that on that opportunity, we use that opportunity to say why is it important for us to go out there and drop a comment, to do the ratings and stuff. Sometimes I talk a lot. Andy doesn't like this, but you will go first, Andy. Is that a good?
Are you sure you want me to go first? Because Collins is the man that decides.
Fine.
Collins,
just give it to him. Go for it, bro.
You've just said it right because we're talking about 1.4 million founders, founding members. So leaving the new members that are coming, when we look at 1.4, and then we're talking about 10K, which is about 10,000, means 10,000 founding members have really download the app. And not only download the app, they have maybe more than 10,000 have downloaded the app. But now, why is the review and the rating really small? So as compared to the numbers we know. So I think it is not really good because some people just go and download and then disappeared. So there are things that we're supposed to do because when you look at it, you don't rate it. The first thing I did when I download, I always go and say, all right, play around the app, look at things that I want to. That's, oh my goodness, it's really good. Then I can rate it. The scale is from 1 to 5. Maybe if there was like more than 5, I think like I'll even give more than 5, especially when it comes to all the apps that I've seen, the two apps, the O Connect app, and now we're talking about the OES app. So it is always good to rate and then give a review. You can give your review. Some people give review and recommendation, but not like if it's just a review. Oh, I love it. No, you just say what you want to say, and if you think like your review is something that you want to add, like you want to give a recommendation, give a positive recommendation on what you want to see. But it is always good to.
So, bro, hold on. We'll come back to recommendations and comment and stuff. First, why is it important first for us to download the apps, and then 2 to give the review, and 3 to give the rating in terms of stars? Why is it important to the business, maybe?
Yeah, so if we look at it, give a rating, it pushes up, the system. So let me say review and rating. For every time someone make a comment, it exposes the app more to the wider public. So it push the app right in the search engine. So the more review you get, the more review you give. Say I give review today, and then Comfort come and give it tomorrow. It pushes up again. So every time, my goodness, what's that? What is about that particular application? Because they just seeing it above the search engine. When someone want to search, what would they see? You know, if they go to Play Store or they go to Apple Store, what would they see? The moment they put OES or on passive, that's what they will see, because it's like we are rating it, we are pushing the application up by giving it the rating and review. So the moment you write something, you just take it up the search engine.
All right.
For the audience here, Collins, can I ask, where do you find the OES app?
So the OES app, you first have to log in into the OES. Say if you're using your phone, because a lot of people are confused. They'll go and use their laptop. Yes, you can use your laptop, but this is not a desktop application. It is a mobile application. So the first thing you need to do you have a mobile phone? Yes, I do have a mobile phone. Now, what do? You log into, you go to onpassive.com on your phone, the same how you will log into the OES. The moment you log onto OES, you go on your left. So you scroll down a little bit, on your right, down a little bit, you will see the OES app. The more you just scroll down a little bit, you see the OES app on your right. Now, depend on the phone you are using. Are you using an Android phone or are you using an Apple phone? If you are using an Android phone, you have to download Play Store from Play Store. Click on the Play Store app. It will help you. Just download it straight away. If you are using an Apple phone, click on Apple Store, because sometimes some people have Android phone, they are clicking on Apple app. That's the mistake. Or some people are using Apple phone, they click on whatever they see. Oh my goodness, it's not downloading. And that is one of the problem. Secondly, if you try to download, it's not doing anything. Go to your settings, right? Go to generals, go to storage, try to free up some storage, because it means your phone have just had like heavy data, a lot of data are there, and you've not free up some space. And if possible, uninstall some of the application you are not using. So when you uninstall it, then go back to the Apple Store, choose it, click on it. It's just so easy. It will take you straight to either the Apple Store or the Play Store, whichever phone you are using, and then download it straight away. You're gone. Install it straight on your phone.
Andy, don't go yet. Don't.
No. Just so that you know, Comfort. I literally, while Collins has been talking, I've literally got it on my phone.
All right.
So I've gone into the OES. On my phone. I've scrolled down until it says App Store. I've clicked on App Store, and automatically the OES app comes up.
Okay.
And I've downloaded it.
All right. I want to add my own version. I did it through using my laptop, and this is what happens. When you go back to the OES, at the top right hand side of the laptop, you have the two. You have Apple Store and Google's App Store, right? I am a iOS person. I click on Google Store or the App Store. It installs it automatically on my laptop and on my phone. Immediately I click. It takes less than 2 minutes. Really swift.
Yeah.
So that was the same thing with OConnect. So guys, go all the roads. That is Ash for you. All roads lead to Rome. Use any road, you get there like this. So it's quite swift. I just click on it, and then it already dictates my phone. So your phone is this. Do you want to install on it? I say yes. And you just get a click on your phone, cling, and that's it. You're good to go. You just click on it, sign in, you're here. Very swift and sweet. Listen, oh my God. So that's where we are. So Andy, come back to business. Before we came here, Colin said a few things earlier on. The importance of downloading the app, the importance of rating, the importance of giving your feedback. You know what I'm talking about. So do you want to comment on that before we move on? Thank you.
Look, at the end of the day, it's like a YouTube video. Okay. So in order to get people to look at it or watch it or see it, or it actually come up so that people can see it, it has to have what normal people call, or what we normally call SEO, so search engine optimization. Now, what Collins is saying is we do that as on passive Ian's, because every time we click on it and like it, it goes, oh, like that, it goes up a stage, up a step, up a step, up a step. So the more we download the app, the more we say thank you very much for the app, the more we say great, that's a great app, the more it goes to the top. So every time somebody looks at it on passive, it goes bang, there you go, straight to the top. Now that's why we've got 1.4 million founders. Early birds, don't like the word founders anymore. But yes, more importantly, we've got over 3 million customers. So as these customers start to do the same thing, it goes viral, because you're always at the top. You're always at the top. So the more people that look at it, the more people that say, thank you very much, I like that. Yeah, tick to like it and leave a review. Perfect. That's exactly the way it works.
Right. Thank you. All right, you guys. Chris is roasting you guys here. It's not me.
Yes, I see that. Beauty and the Beast. Thanks, Chris.
It's not me. It's Chris. No. Leave me. Leave
I
me
take
alone,
it the
guys.
other two are the beasts.
Yes. Welcome, bro. So, guys, share. This is very, very, very useful information. This takes me back to another point that Lynn raised during our meeting on Sunday, guys. That was towards the end, but let's bring it back here. All of these things we're doing here, I've just seen my sister Mayan is asking, there is a OConnect app on phone. Can we download it? I don't understand the question, but this is where I want us to start from. Nothing has changed. Every information comes from the CEO and his team to us through the back office, through the OES. Anything out of that is wrong, right? So can we comment on this? Let's go back again on this so that people should know that because people are questioning, it's already on Play Store. Why do I have to go through this? Can we just quickly, we'll take less than 2 minutes to deal with this and move on, guys. So it's yours. I'm not calling anybody's name. Just go for it.
All right. So let's look at it. I think this is something that was raised on Heroes webinar before the app came out. You know, yes, we can say it's on Play Store, but how do you know the right app? Because there are a lot of applications. There are people who just, you know, create overnight little apps similar to OnPassive, to the OES, like to the OES, and they just drop it on Apple Store or Play Store. What if you click on that app and the app routes you to something else? Because you are saying, oh, I'm really on OnPassive, you're happy. But the data that you are giving is going to a certain database you don't know. And they will they've already get hold of you, start to ask you things, and you say, wow, it's OnPassive. They've just asked us to pay certain money, it's OnPassive. Just ask us this is OnPassive. They have just used that app to blindfold you and then take you to where you don't want to go. And that's the reason Mr. Ashford said, let us get everything from the OES. If we understand our OES better, we'll be better equipped to advise others. Even if they put it in front of the OES, we will be able to direct people to the right place, you know. And that's why sometimes when people look at things out there, I said, the more you look, like there's a statement, a rolling stone gather no most. You roll here, you look at things, you roll here, you look at things. There is no substance in what you are looking. But when you just fix yourself to the right direction, where the CEO is telling us every day, everything must come from your OES. You know, log in, they'll direct you to the location. When you understand what you have seen and you have used it, even if they move it now and put it in front of the OES before you log in, you will be better equipped because you know the application, you have used it. There is no way, there is no confusion in it, and you can direct others. So they want us to be better equipped so we can help others. You know, so that's my explanation I'll give. So it's better to know your application, where the location is, go in and play with it. Just go to the location. Yes, it is there. The system will route you back there, but you don't know which application you will select. So I'll prefer to go where I'm being direct to go.
All right, listen, before Angie comes in, this is Birgit Jorgensen who says, I already I have already downloaded an OConnect app. I guess I loaded it in a wrong place because now I need to I think we can make sense out of this. So in case anybody went through a wrong route to get this installed on their phone, what should they do now? Collins.
Delete it, please. Just uninstall it and then go back to the right location and install it again. Everything is in the OES. Go to the OES. If it is OConnect, click on OConnect, log into the OES. If you have OConnect already, there is the OConnect icon, on your left, the left-hand corner of your screen. Right at the bottom, the last application is OConnect. Click on that OConnect. It will open the control panel or the admin panel screen. On the admin panel screen, which is OConnect admin panel screen, there is OConnect app there. You will see it there, OConnect app. It is also Android and a Play Store and iOS, which is Apple. Download it. You have the desktop and you have the mobile app. They are just there for you to do it.
All right, Andy, I just let you come from wherever you want to.
Yeah, no, look, I've been subject to a number of what do they call them? Overlay websites. So as Colin said, it is extremely important to be able to go through our ecosystem to get what is needed. Do not go direct to the App Store. Go through the OES because everything we'll ever need is in the ecosystem, right? So just and take your time. It's not you've got to do it now. You've got to do it now. No, it's not like that. Just take your time and get things. The more you understand about what's going on, the more it will sink in. The more you learn, the more you can build your business. Back to you, Comfort.
Thank you. So I'm just taking us back and forth. That's me for you. If you listen when we just started our OES and stuff, and Michael Williams says the more we use the OES, we log in and out, do all of those things, we feed AI with enough information, and that's how much information to our tech team have to work on so that they fine-tune everything like everything. So is it the same thing with the apps, Collins? Does it help feed AI with more data and stuff like that for more upgrades since Ash is always on the up?
Yes. No, you are 100% correct. Michael Williams is right. Because if they build an app, remember, you have just like the team, the tech guys in Hyderabad and the CEO and those. So if you look at them, 1,000 or more than 1,000 of them play with the app, right? Now that's data, right? 1,000 or plus data. Just imagine if 1.4 million people play with that same application from every region. So it's not only about the data, it's about connectivity, your locations, everything. Everything is taken into consideration. And the more we log on, the team now can sit and look at it and say, okay, maybe we have something, issues with location. How all of those servers they are working, or DNS server, all of those things, there are a lot of things within. They can say, all right, let us adjust this a little bit to make it faster, especially performance-wise. Because the more data that we feed into the system, the more they call it load testing. So, when you feed a lot of data, it's heavy loaded. What happens if the system cannot withstand? So these guys, they are sitting behind, looking at those data. We call them traffic. Though we say data, they are traffic coming in. And they can control it, making sure the data are moving correctly, and we can use this system. Like you click on it, say, my goodness, it's really fast. But you don't know 1 million people or 2 billion people are using that same application, feeding the same data, And the more we move into one function to the other, jumping screen, like sliding, click on that, people are doing different things. They are sitting behind. They have a monitoring system that monitor how we are using the system. So by the time you come and say there is an issue, they have already seen it. You don't even need to report it. because they are sitting watching how you are using every click you make. They already know from the time you log onto that application and you move from point A to point B to point C. They know, Sister Comfort, you log in at this time, at this second you were here, this minute you were there, and they are seeing everything seamlessly. So the more you click and once you click and there's a problem, they've already captured it, and then they work on it, adjust it, and then put it back again. And that's how it is. But if we don't use it, it's difficult. And then that's where the AI will come in to start to pick most of those things, most of the features that are AI driven. So the more we give it, the AI become more perfect. It's like a baby. You start to teach the baby to walk, and then the baby become independent. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. So when they always talk about machine learning, what is machine learning? Artificial intelligence is just the code. You can feed code with machine. But what is machine learning? You program a system, allow the system to do World Wide Web to capture their own data and then perfect themselves. So thanks to the internet age now, machine can learn as human being, because you are not telling the machine A, B. No, they take the information and then they can learn and then perfect themselves. That's machine learning.
All right. I think that's enough information on that. So Andy, if if you wanted to add something, you add after this, please. So we've been, since from the start of the discussion, we keep referring to the 1.4 million. Does it mean that we just want to make clarifications here. Does it mean that the new affiliates are exempt from what we're expecting the 1.4 early bird affiliates to do, or are they expected to do same as we were saying? Yeah.
Well, okay, Comfort. So what you've got to bear in mind is that you've got 1.4 million early birds. Now, unfortunately, the vast majority of those 1.4 million aren't up to date with what's going on, with what's happening within the company. And the vast majority of those still don't understand that in order to be able to sell something from your online shop, you need to activate it, pay for it. So if you then look at the guys that have, or girls, that have registered since November last year when we did the World Cup and the sponsor with BN Sports, and all of these people since that have registered and signed up for OnPassive. Now, some are using the free products, so Omail, Onet, Otrim, but some will have actually done what some of us early birds have done and gone in, started looking at Omail, started looking at Onet, started looking at Otrim, and then gone, hold on, we've got OConnect here, and there's OTracker coming, and oh, look, there's OVerify and Odesk, and what are these? How do I make money? Oh, okay, so now I have to click to become an affiliate. Well, that's simple enough. And then I read through the non-disclosure agreement and I sign that. Okay, I've done that. So now what do I do? Okay, so now I have to put something in my shop. Now I have 3 free products, but they're not going to earn me any commission. So now I've got to buy a product that actually earns me a commission. That'll be OConnect. So now I've bought OConnect. So these guys that have registered, set up, seen what we see and have seen for 4 or 5 years, most of us, but now they're fresh, they're new, they've just seen the company set up, they've seen this new product, they've gone, do you know what, this is going to make a lot of money for the company, and because the company are paying out 50% in commissions, it's going to make a lot of money for those that have activated their account. So I'm going to click to become an affiliate and I'm going to activate my account. Now, unfortunately, Comfort, what we've got is we've got a lot of the early birds that have actually said, do you know what, I'll wait for some commission to hit my account before I activate it. Wrong. Waste of time. You cannot sell anything that is not in your shop. We were told 2 or 3 years ago it's going to cost between $150 and $350 to be able to activate your account. Okay, so actually, because we're founders, it's slightly lower than that lowest price. It was 143. because we got a free month and we got our $97 back, plus we got 10 for registering in the first place. So the differential for the 3-month period was $143. Now, anyone not activating their account for a 143, you should be ashamed of yourself, because at the end of the day, this is your business and you cannot sell anything unless you've activated it into your online store. Indeed. But as I said, the nice thing about it is that there are 3 million odd people. So there's over 1.6 million, if you like, that have looked at this and gone, oh, I can make money with this. So they have activated their account. Now, the vast majority of those have then gone, oh, I can become an affiliate. They've clicked on the affiliate button and they're starting to activate their accounts. Now, if you look at this slightly longer term, these guys that were originally the early birds, they're going to start to lose out, because we've got 3 million customers, and those customers are going to be assigned to the founders that have activated their account. Not those that are sitting on the fence doing nothing. Those that have activated their account and become part of the company, become an affiliate, and put something in their online store. So you're going to see that there's an awful lot of these new affiliates that will earn far more than the early birds will, because they see the vision, they know what they've got to do. I'm going to share this everywhere, and they will do, and it will just build and build and build. Now, everyone has an income requirement. Everyone has an income goal that they want to achieve. Some want to get there sooner rather than later. The problem you've got is that the vast majority of those early birds still do not see this, and that is a shame.
Perfect. Thank you, Andy. So, Collins, Andy has covered the part, this part for us. I want you to look at it again from this other angle. We are 1.4 early birds, but we have a few thousands of new affiliates too. Are we expecting them to go out there, download the app, rate it, comment on it, and do all of those things? Or is the duty or is the responsibility left to the early birds?
It's for everybody. Affiliates are affiliates. All of us are affiliates. The moment you come into OnPassive, you are in to win. They said we are in it to win it. So, and they're saying the system will do everything for you. So now, if you regard OnPassive as your business, you have downloaded the app. Why shouldn't you rate it? If you classify as your business, say, this is my business, this is where I know I will win. Have I used the app? Yes. So what next do I need to do? I look at it, I say, all right, I'll rate it, make a review on it. It's for everybody, not only the affiliate, the customers that are coming in. Because if I'm just a normal customer, just to come buy the product, I don't want to become an affiliate, and I'm using the app, I really like the app, I will make ratings. Just imagine sometimes you go to a shop, you buy a pair of shoes, they send you, they say, oh, can we have your email? You say yes, they send your email. How did you rate that shoe? It is because they want to know where they can adjust and what they can do to improve their services or the quality of the shoes. So the rating is about reviewing. You are just giving your own, review, and the system will pick it, push it there. Mr. Ash and the team, they can say, okay, let's look at those who give 1. Why do they give 1? If you make a comment, they can improve on it and push it up again. So the more you give a review, the more they work harder to put things up. And if you give positive review, you just push it up again and up. And sometimes people think like negative review is wrong. No, it won't do anything like some people say, I'll go there and give negative review to kill. No, you're not killing them. You're making them to work harder. You are making the company to work harder, because if you always tell me what I want, I like, I will never know my own fault. But when you tell them, okay, I give you 4, so why did you give me 4? And you say, oh, I give you 4 because when I click on this button, it didn't work. The next day, that button will work again. Do you think I will not come back and give, oh my goodness, that button now is really fantastic. I think you deserve 5. You know, so let us really do something with fair. But again, it is for everybody's comfort. Whether you are a customer or you're just a free user, but the apps that are coming, they are more customer-based product. And even if there are free products with app, I will still give my review, you know, based on how I see it. So it's for everybody.
All right, perfect. We are waiting for Andy. So while Andy is coming, make a quick clarification about deleting the app. Should somebody delete it if they downloaded wrongly? Should they delete it first before they get the other one, or the other way around? Just do that clarification again, because Birgit was still asking a few questions, please, while we wait for Andy, because I want Andy to close to round up for us. Go ahead.
Please just uninstall the app, delete it first before you get the other one. You know, because if you have it, you try to install it, the system will just jam because you already have it anyway. So the system will just tell you it's already there. So the best thing to get like the proper application, because you don't know, just delete it and then follow the right route and then install it back again. You know, I think there's a lot of example on how to do it. Red put it on the side. Chris Johnson also. Madi Digamo, most of these leaders, they've put it there, out there, it's out there. Just go follow it. You know, our sister Gladys also did one. Comfort, I think you have one. So there's just a lot. You go to most of this forum, any forum you are, just write, please, I want to know how to install the app. Any forum, WhatsApp forum, someone will drop it in there for you to follow. It's better we do the right thing, you know, than, you know, go and put yourself into some type of trouble, or, you know, people will use it to make money out of you.
Right. Okay, thank you, Collins. So Angie, before you left, Collins was talking about the importance of doing the downloading the app and stuff, and I just want you to close on the note, add your own opinion. What do you think? Should the comments and the reviews we drop always be 100% perfect, and then 5-star rating and so on? Why not? If you can round up on that.
Listen, at the end of the day, you've got to decide what you want to do as far as a review. Everyone has their own opinion. Personally, I think it's fabulous. I would give it 5 stars myself. But you know, some people may not feel the same. It's entirely up to you. The whole point of a review is to give what you think is the best for the service that's being provided. Now, if you look at the benefits of what we've got and the system involved and how it's been put together and what it's likely to do for it, I don't understand why anyone wouldn't give it 5 stars. But that's not the point. The point is everybody has their own opinion. The more reviews we have, the better, obviously. And if you're an early bird, then why wouldn't you give a 5-star rating? Because we're part of this business. You know, this is our future, and this is going to come very, very quickly. And sooner people realize that and understand that, the more income they will achieve over a shorter period of time. So look, it's up to you. You do what you like. Personally, as I said, mine's 5-star all the way. I love what's going on. I understand what's going on. I love the product itself. I love the OES. Yeah, Comfort, you've got to understand that there is an awful lot of different software out there, and every single software that you have to purchase, and it's monthly, and bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere. So if we take a company that's buying an accountant's package, and they're also buying a recruitment package, and they're also buying, you know, an HR package, all of these things, you have to log out of one, log into another, log out of that, log into another, and so on. And every single one of those is extremely expensive. For what it is, it's extremely expensive. So if you've got 3, I know companies that are paying hundreds of thousands a month to be able to achieve or use all of these various services. Now, when we have our staff come out, things are going to change. Now, the difference between us and many other companies is twofold. First of all, we're creating value for money. And there's a lot of companies out there that do not like it because they're having their nose put out of joint because we're doing something that everybody else should do, but aren't. Secondly, we don't have shareholders, so we're not beholden to you must make a profit. That's not the way this business works. We're providing or creating value for money. We're creating a software that is superior to what's available on the marketplace at a fair and reasonable value for money, unlike the others. Yeah, so either they change or they're going to get left behind. It's as simple as that. So you've got an awful lot of companies that also sell data to have a value for their company. We don't do that. Do you know why? We don't need to. Why don't we need to? Because our business is sustainable as it is, and it can still pay a huge percentage out as a commission and income that's going to be passed through the customer base. Now, who in their right mind in another company gets paid to use a product? Well, you won't get that with Zoom. You won't get that with Teams. You won't get that with Bitly or URL Trim. You won't get that with all of these other companies because they're interested in that. End of story. Right? Now, we have a system whereby we have value for money. And by the way, if you want to, you can click to become an affiliate and actually get paid to use the product. Paid to use the product? Hold on a second. Did you say paid to use the product? Yeah, I did. You can get paid to use the product. So why would you then move? Now, like I said, anyone in their right mind gets paid to use a product that's far superior than anything else on the marketplace. Why would they ever move to another company? They wouldn't. So we're going to see millions and millions of customers come on board. And if you're an affiliate and you want to earn some money, then you need to put OConnect in your store. Simple as that, Comfort.
Thank you, Andy. Thanks so much. Collins, are you smiling like you want to say something, or that was your last?
Yes, I'm just like Andy said it, and we're just like talking about the rating, like Andy said, I totally agree with Andy. I've looked at the app, so beautiful. OConnect app, OES app, and I rate them 5-star, because it is my choice. I look at it and I love them. And I can see a lot of people rating 5 stars here. There are people who just say, no, the app deserves a 5-star. Nobody have tell them, because they can see from themselves that this is really beautiful. It is seamless. So there is just no reason someone will not rate them 5-star. Like Andy said, it is your choice, because maybe the way I'm looking at it, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. But if you take a closer look, you know that this app is really good. It is seamless, and I've just had to rate it my own way. But please, let's go and rate it. Let's just give a review and then rate it. Don't only download and disappear. Please rate it, because it helps to build everything, and it, and the company can look at it and improve on whatever you've put in there. But again, it builds it builds in the search engine.
All right. Okay, thank you guys. I think it's been a wonderful evening. Great contributions from you guys, great contributions from the chat. And my appeal now, I believe, from all of us sitting here is that between now and weekend, we should have at least 5 million downloads of both the OES and the OConnect. It's not asking for too much. We should see at least 5 million downloads, 5 million reviews and feedbacks. No matter, so the rating, I understand that it's not the 5 stars that matters. You are just being objective and positive, and that is how much information or data you're giving our people to work on. That's my understanding of what you guys have said. And guys, if you missed it, you need to want to go back and watch this from the beginning. This was a very informative session, and we appreciate our brothers and the whole family for doing this for us. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.